Hey everybody, this is Geo Joe, today with a new product introduction. GeoVision has just recently introduced our new 180-degree panoramic cameras. There are two models within this series, the GV-PDR8800 and the GV-PBL8800. The difference between the two is basically the aesthetics. The PDR8800 would be the turret style camera, and the PBL8800 would be the bullet style camera. Let's take a closer look at these units. So the PDR8800 and the PBL8800 are both a single lens, 8 megapixel, 180-degree panoramic camera. This is a great solution if you're ever trying to mount a camera looking out, say, over a parking lot or maybe down the side of a building, or even on any interior applications where you just have a large open space that you're trying to observe. A panoramic camera does a great job of giving you an overview observation of a large area. Now, again, the two camera options are the turret style, which I'm showing over here on the left, and then the bullet style. Let's take a closer look at the turret style. Again, these are both 8 megapixel single lens. So the nice thing about that is there's no de-warping needed like a fisheye camera. The native view on these cameras is just the 180-degree panoramic camera view. So what that means is you can put it on either the GeoVision VMS platform, or you can also put it on a third-party VMS platform. And with it only having one lens, you don't have to worry about stitching together two lenses and getting the lenses to line up or anything like that. It's just a single lens and natively gives you the 180-degree field of view. Now these cameras do have IR built in for night viewing capabilities, and they also both have a microphone built in. With the PDR8800, it is outdoor rated, and we do also have an accessory here that is useful for outdoor mounting. It is the GV-Mount 211-5. This is a wall pendant mount and gives you the ability to mount to the wall and then mount that camera right under the pendant. Now on the PBL8800, it is also an 8 megapixel outdoor rated 180-degree camera. But with this camera, it has a built-in back box, and there is no cable that comes out of the back of the camera. Whenever this camera is installed, an installer would feed an unterminated Ethernet cable through the back of the box, terminate the camera, and then plug it into the female RJ45 receptacle on the inside of the camera. So it makes a quick and easy installation. Let's take a closer look now at some of the views of the camera. We have one of these cameras mounted at our California office, and as you can see here, we get a nice wide angle coverage out of this. It's looking at our entire parking lot and out at a busy street. I can start playing this video here, and I do have the ability, of course, to zoom, and I can click to drag and look around my scene. And again, you have a nice wide angle panoramic view from left to right with these cameras. Zoom back out, still get nice detail of cars driving by. And as you can see, you have a very wide angle view. I do also want to give an example here of a night view of this camera. And one thing I want to point out with the PDR camera is it has a panoramic IR. It's rated for 50 feet of panoramic IR, meaning it gives you the full spectrum left to right. Now, I do want to point out in this video, as you're seeing, there is a little bit of IR glare. That is just because of where it is mounted on our building. There is another camera over to the right that IR is bouncing off of. And then if you look over to the left, there is actually a wall that sticks out, and the IR is bouncing off of that. So just something to keep in mind when you are positioning and mounting the camera, that you really want to have a flat, completely flat wall that you're going to be mounting on, and not a lot of things are going to be getting in the way and reflecting that IR. But still, as you can see, it gives you a nice coverage of the parking lot. It's still pretty well lit up, and you do get good coverage out of this 180 panoramic with the IR. This has been an introduction of the new GeoVision 180-degree panoramic cameras. For further information on our product line, please check us out at www.geovision.com.tw/US. Thanks a lot for watching.